So welcome back to some more Luigi's Mansion 2, where last time we got geared up. Well, that's the second mission, but we got back in action after getting our Poltergust 5000 back and the power of the strobe bulb. Getting some greenies in the process. And this time, we've got to gear up. Now that you're properly equipped, let's find those Dark Moon pieces. Paranormal readings are stronger in the north rooms of the Gloomy Manor, so we should start our search there. Ready for some more action? Ah, you're a courageous lad. You know, you remind me of myself at your age, fella. Oh, those were the days. Anywho, we need to start searching for the rest of the Dark Moon. Luckily, I've got just the invention to make our job easier. I call it the periscope, a tip-top device that detects and measures distant paranormal signals. In fact, I just used it to scan the Gloomy Manor, and I found some strong activity in the north rooms. That's where we'll start our search. You haven't changed a bit, my boy. There's no reason to be scared now that you're equipped with my mighty Poltergust 5000. Now, details. There's a mechanism that controls the access to that section. The access mechanism is in the foyer. I'll give you instructions once you get there. Got all that? Good. Now get a move on. Well, at least we're starting a foot further into the place than outside. Better than nothing, I guess. Back to the entrance. This is kind of what I was talking about last episode when I was mentioning that backtracking is a big thing. We can go back to any of the other rooms we've explored, at least in this mission. Some missions will lock you out of certain things and some missions won't. What is you? Nothing. Great. So as you can see, all the, well, plants have shut right back up and the gate won't shut up. Freaking annoying gate. All four, baby. And yeah, you can recollect the gems for some reason. I really wish they would replace that with like a gold bar or something, you know, to reward you for actually getting that, but whatever. When it comes to going back into older areas to recollect money and stuff, I'm not gonna do it often. I'm not gonna go crazy about that. If it's convenient, then I'll go back and get some money from the older places, but for the most part, it's not that necessary, I'll be honest with you. You get so much money in this game, especially later on, that you will never have to worry about money, trust me. But, you know, just to show things, you can go back into the garage. See if that nothing's really changed. I mean, yeah, well, you got some mice. You can flashbang the mice if you really want to. I kind of feel bad for flashbanging these guys. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Yeah, and mice will always turn into coins when you flashbang them. That guy dropped 2 of them. Hello. And yeah, that's, ooh, couple coins and nothing else. Okay. As such, though, I am not going to be a penny pincher when it comes to collecting every single coin I see and all that. It's just, it's nice if you want to go and do that yourself. But for the most part, I'm not going to be doing that. I say as I'm currently doing that right now. But just, anyways. Hit this pressure switch. Oh, hey, normal spider that is on the ground. They easily die to a flashbang, or you can just suck them up. Pretty easy. Alright, back on the task at hand. We're heading back to the foyer, because for some reason we couldn't be digitized back there. Hello, armor stands. Bye, armor stands. Back to the foyer. Is it just me, or do those guys look like the national emblem of Red Hots? Anyways.
Yellow.
Dad blasted ghosts. Luigi, those brutes just stole the gears from the access mechanism I told you about. I'll use the periscope to find them. Then you can use the map on the DS to hunt them down. Oh, the terrified look in your eye just gave me a great idea. From now on, I'm going to call the DS, this is genius, the Dual Scream. Dual Scream. You'll want to open it up in the map in the Dual Scream and use it to locate the brute ghosts in the West Week. The map has a whole slew of features, so be sure to mess around with it later. But for now, get those gears back. Look lively. Ciao. I was just about to mention that it's officially called the Dual Scream. Thank you, EGAV, for mentioning it yourself. And I guess we'll go upstairs. That vault should be right back to where it was. Yes, it is. Doesn't still have money, though. Hearts. I haven't seen hearts before, but as the name implies, they give you health back. Room is locked, as you can see on the Dual Scream on the top right. I am gonna keep that map up. I believe you can choose to get rid of it. Or not?
Hello.
Oh, D-pad makes Luigi say things. It's funny. Yeah. But I'm gonna keep that mini-map up there because it's convenient. As we try to head through the door. Oh no!
Whoa.
You jerk, now you're making me backtrack. Yeah, we need a key for that door. Get used to finding keys, because there was like a million of them throughout the entire world here. And just head through the armor stands. And is there anything in this? I didn't bother to check this last time. Nope, nothing. I'm sorry, mice. I need you for your money. All right, back in here. We've got a ghost to find. That was easy. Did I seriously miss? There we go. Get you in my vacuum. And it was just him. Yep, he was acting on his lonesome. Yes, not a lot of people liked him. With our key in hand, let's head back. So yeah, a lot of things are just gonna be backtracking for things and stuff, and yeah, great commentary by me when I'm just saying go back here, grab this thing, come back here, do this thing. With the key in hand, we can go into this left door. This takes us to the common hall. Lots of spider webs. You're already starting to see a theming of this place. Lots of spider-related things. Hope you're not arachnophobic. Otherwise, that would really suck. Nothing here. We can rip off this wall to see secrets. We can also do our peeping Tom business to see the lab. Interesting. Might be a place for later. Before we go into that left area, I want some moolah. Give me the money. We love the money. Oh, and bats. You want to know their official name? Bats. Yeah, the naming scheme on all these enemies is probably the most, least inspired thing in the entire game. Yeah, besides some of the ghosts, the naming conventions are really simple. Heading in here, which has the secret pocket. Suck up some dirt. Ooh, money, and a key.
Hey.
Let's go peep in on the other area. Yeah, these guys are funny. I like these guys a lot, although they are annoying later on. We'll just leave them be. Now, let's head into this southern left door, or southwestern door, I guess, is what would be on the map. Welcome to the lab, which is very spooky. Spooky, scary. Yeah. Flip this on over. Reveals the greenie in the room. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Got both of them in one. Go down. Any more friends? Oh, that thing's shaking. And hey, it's our first slammer. These guys are very tanky, and as the name implies, they like to slam things. They can be pretty dangerous, especially in large groups. That's our first gear. Give that to me, baby. First of many. And you got this weird thing here. Luigi just is not smart enough to know how to deal with that. So we will not mess with it. I don't think we can do anything with this. Yeah, no, we cannot. Just want to explore the options, man. Alright, now let's head back into the foyer. So can't really do anything else in there. We want to go and head upstairs, because now that we have a key, that key actually goes up here, not into that room where we saw those blue ghosts. Speaking of blue ghosts. Yeah, these guys are officially known as hiders. Their whole gimmick is to hide in things and throw banana I was not trying to hit that. They like to throw banana peels. Yeah. These guys are kind of weird and quite annoying when there's multiple ghosts out in the field. But yeah, there we go. Get used to seeing hiders. They like to hide, and they like to show up in random places. And no, they're not like the screaming little, I can't remember what they were called in the Luigi's Mansion 2, or 1. But the little hiding dudes that will give you a bunch of money, they are not like that. There is no ghost that, well, there is one that exists like that, but it's not important. Anyways. Goodbye, key. And hello, Master Hall, which is full of cobwebs. I really don't want to know the size of the spider that made all this webbing, just saying. Alright, we're gonna roll up this, which has nothing. Oh, hey, golden spiders. These guys will drop golden bars when killed. Very nice indeed. Alright, I believe, which door do I want to go to? I guess I'll just go, yeah, we'll just go to the bottom left door. Welcome to the parlor. In which case, we can spin the chandelier, which looks like it's about to break. Spinning this reveals money from the ceiling. And they say money doesn't grow on trees. I mean, it's not a tree, it's a chandelier, but whatever. And hey, golden bone. Nice little backup in case we need it. Another thing we can do is flashbang this. That gets us a new gem. Gotta love it. That's our third one. What we gotta do in this room, though, let me check these, actually. Nothing and nothing. Okay. What we gotta do is crank up this phonogram. I think it's called a phonogram? Yeah. We got greenies again, but we'll just flash the one. Now, it may be more advantageous to work on one ghost at a time, just to make sure you get one of them out of the way. But for the most part, these ghosts are pretty easy. Got ourselves a slammer. As I said, those slammers are probably going to be the toughest enemy we'll have for a little bit. They can be quite annoying to deal with. That's our second gear. Give it to me. Beautiful. 2 out of 4. Let's keep moving. So, back to the Master Hall and into this room, which is the bedroom, which really doesn't have a lot for us. We can pull on some coats. You guys don't deserve nice things. Is that a oh, that's a peephole. Well, we know where we gotta go next. Not too shabby. Man, a lot of the things I would think would give us money is just not giving us money. That's just rude. And do not check this door. If you look on the map, you can see that there's actually not a doorway entrance into that room. That's a false door, and they will hurt you if you decide to open it. So trust me, don't do that. Instead, go to bed. Oh, we love the whimsicalness of this game. That takes us into here, which a lot of heart. I wish I opened that later. And you also have this, which I'm gonna worry about that later. I'm gonna keep the rug down. And yep, jerkish greenie is jerkish greenie. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Oh, I wish I got the 2 of them. I didn't know the other one was gonna spawn. All right, sit in the corner and oh hey guys, how are you doing? Get both of y'all. And be careful with rats. The mice like to just run into you. They're completely harmless, but yeah, they like to just kind of run into you for the most part. It's quite annoying. Get out of here. All right, here's a slammer, which for some reason can't out of the left side of it. You stupid rat. You deserve that. All right, just wait for you to do your clap. Yeah, they have that weird clap attack that can damage you from afar. But for the most part, it's not that bad. I got hit more by rats than I did with freaking... I don't like the rats. They kind of just get annoying. The most part is that, like, they're not trying to actually run into you. For the most part, they're just trying to run around the room to cause chaos, and 9 times out of 10, it's them running into you. That's our 3rd gear. And before anything, I want to show this. You suck. Kill the freaking things. Where's that freaking... Oh, you went back in this hole. I just wanted to show that there is a picture of a gem here. I'm getting hit by everything today. Again, I really wish I didn't open up that thing yet for all those hearts. Anyways, let's go roll up this rug. I recommend keeping this rug down for that fight because it can be quite annoying. But there we go. And is there anything else that I want to grab in here first? I'm just making sure. Yeah, okay. Let's just extinguish the flames and head inside because that's a smart decision.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Can you do a portrait of me next? Please. Yeah, no. I know where one of you is. Flashbang. All right, and I'm gonna try to get rid of you. Oh God. Ugh, you suck. Freaking hiders in groups suck. They really do. Also, another thing you can do is you can jump while sucking up enemies. I'll show that once this slammer shows up. Here we go. So. There we go. Yeah, you can jump around and dodge things. It's not really explicit that you can do that, but it's actually a very big core mechanic of the game. Now, before picking that up, I want to show. First, you got some gold bars right here. Very nice. We can suck this up to open the way later. And if you look in the mirror, is it this? Okay, I know there's a place where you can actually see this. Oh yeah, it is over here, I think. Or no. Okay, whatever. If you go up here and suck the left, there is a hidden gemstone right there. Please tell me I can still grab that before leaving by accident. Oh yeah, no, I can. And there's the gemstone. Beautiful. And Luigi's getting Mike Wazowski'd by the camera there. Luigi, how goes it, my boy? You found all 4 gears? That's quick. Oh. Well, you got there in the end. Good work, Sonny. Now head back to the foyer and put the gears back in the access mechanism.
Ciao.
I have taken so much damage, and all of it has been just the stupid stuff. That's how you see it. Okay, you look at the camera, and you would see that gem in the mirror. I was trying to remember how you would actually see that, but yeah. And also, they put a mustache on him. I love it. I thought they could suck the rug up. It looked like you could, but I guess not. That's unfortunate. All right, well, nothing. Oh, hey, okay, thanks for your coins, bud. Appreciate it. All we gotta do is just head back to the foyer. Pretty simple enough. Pretty much done with this mission. Let's go put that in.
Huh? Nope.
Luigi is not smart enough to know how puzzle pieces work.
Oh. Yellow.
Why the long face, Luigi? Well, genetics, I suppose. Criminy, the gears don't fit into the mechanism. Those brute ghosts must have bent them or something. I suppose I'll have to repair them in order to make them work. Well, at least you recovered all of them. And it looks like you've captured some very interesting ghosts. I can't wait to check them out. I'm bringing you back now.
Ciao.
All's well that ends well. Mission complete. So how bad did I do? Because I lost a lot of hearts on that one to stupid stuff. Silver rank. I did not need to lose that much health, but man, I kept getting hit by stupid rats and stuff. It was, yeah, skill issue on my part. Good Good work, Luigi. I knew I should have called you first. Ahem. Let's have a look at those gears.
Got it.
I'll come up with something to make them work again. Now, let's unload the Poltergust 5000 to see what kind of ghostly goodies you got.
Oh.
I mean, we did get a whole new ghost type. And we got ourselves some gems, and a slammer, and a hider. Actually, 2 ghost types. And not enough. We're close, though. Close to that next upgrade. Or first upgrade, I should say. I was right. These new ghosts are very interesting indeed. Such spectacular specimens. And they won't be making any more trouble for us now that they're in the vault. In the vault, you can review all the types of ghosts you've captured. And while you're there, feel free to read my research notes on their ghostly behavior. Analyzing the paranormal signatures of ghosts also helped me fine-tune the periscope. Now skedaddle. I need to figure out a way to make those gears work again. I wish I got a higher rank, but the nice thing is you could always replay these missions. And now you got quiet, please. But something I want to show is gem collection. We can actually see all the gems we've collected. Pretty nice. You should have 4 up to this point. But with all that said and done, I'm gonna end things off right there. Next time on Luigi's Mansion 2, we've got quiet, please, to go and investigate. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.